Hello there. Can you hear me? Hello. And all I have to say is that better late than pregnant, right? There we go. So yeah, it was definitely a bit late. I blame Vero, but that's it. By the way, how's the camera looking? This is a brand new camera. It should be 60 frames per second. So it's got to look a little bit more smooth. So Big Z is here, Adam's here. No, Vero actually is the reason I was able to get here at all. So, yeah, interesting fact. I went to the bathroom and then there was no more toilet paper, so Vero had to save me. Other one today. The drinks during higher FPS, yep. There we go. You're also at a different angle too. I'm not sure if I like it yet, so I'm gonna have to adjust you guys a little bit. Looks like you're looking back towards me a little bit. Maybe, okay, close your eyes. I'm gonna adjust this. Oh, something a little bit more like that. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, autofocus. The thing is, this is a much higher quality. This is a Brio 4K, whereas I was using a C920 before, and there's nothing wrong with the C920, but I found it a little bit soft focus-wise. Now, there is apparently a thing with the C920s where the lens inside gets loose, and so maybe I'll take a look at that. But yeah, be using the Brio from now on. It was on sale for the first time since the pandemic. So, how's it going, B-dubs? So yeah, I definitely I think I see on the preview that the motion looks a lot better. How's it going, Mr. JB? That's what your Google said. Yeah. You clean the office. Uh-oh, I need to clean. Actually, a big thing I need to do today is I need to do my taxes. It is the last day for taxes today. Now, our tax agency is on strike, but you still need to submit. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm not going to do a live tax stream though, so don't worry about that. Is it the same in Sweden and England and the States? Is it May 1st or April 30th, the absolutely last deadline? I found a floor and a horizontal surface. This is my only horizontal surface that is clear. Is from here to here. So I got just about 60. There's about 60 centimeters by 40, 45, 60 by 45 centimeters of clear space. I'm not self-employed, so thankfully I don't have to deal with all that nonsense. Oh. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, civilized nations, I forgot. Europeans, you don't have to do taxes. The government does your taxes, and you can add things to it if you want. I forgot. Yeah, here in Canada, just like in the States, the government knows how much taxes you owe, but you have to calculate it yourself. And I mean, I get for people like me where I have business expenses that aren't obvious, so it makes sense. But for people working regular jobs, there's really no reason for the government to not just do your taxes for you. So yeah, that's it's great. The actually the government of Canada here, they're hoping to switch over to low-income people have their taxes pre-filed, and because the government has to pay out low-income people, they top up their income, and so it makes sense for the government to just do their taxes for them, so it costs them nothing, and then you pay them out. And my tax submission will go okay. Everything is fine. It's just, it's long going through like every little payment. So I have to check all my Google AdSense, all my commission revenues, all that stuff. It all adds up. And it takes forever to tabulate it all and then whatever. And then likely what's going to happen is that last year, 2021, the government owed me. I got a refund. This year, I think the income was quite a bit higher. So probably not going to get a refund. And 2023 is going to be even worse. Actually, no, I work a lot at the college this year, 2023, so I might get a refund in 2024. We'll see. Don't have AdSense as I can't abide adverts. Waiting for your refunds. Okay. It is a pain in the glass, as you would say, Bigsy. But like, I get it. It is what it is. I mean, the problem is, as always, big companies have it easier. They just have departments to deal with that stuff. Individuals have it pretty easy because a simple tax return, you can do it by hand on a piece of paper. You can like download the forms and everything. But small businesses, that's who eats the poo-poo on these. So, yeah. It sucks. And there's like so much, I would say, there's so much like fraud because lots of people do work under the table or whatever. So, like, it's just, you know, I get it. It's complicated. But, yeah, I just wish there was a better system. I wish my personal taxes were done and all I would have to do is submit my deductions. You know what I mean? Cramp in the back of your leg. That's not good. So, all right, what do we do today? There's a few things we could do. There's a video I really need to shoot. I'm not sure how shooting it live will go, but it's a sponsored video, which means it's kind of important. Oh, I also didn't even bill PCBWay. Whoopsies. I'm really slacking. I'm at the point where I'm so exhausted all the time that I get behind on things and I feel like I can't ever catch up. Had an open source hardware conference this weekend. That was pretty neat. I was just there virtually though. Can't really afford to go just go to New York for 2 days. Kind of expensive. Flights plus hotel. It gets expensive. All right, what do we do? Let me look around a bit. Let's see what we can do. We did the read-in power supply. That's good. We can do the... there's a couple things we can do. I don't really feel like doing any of them, though. We can do the multimeter thing. Sponsored video went active yesterday. Got another going live on Wednesday, and I have to record 2 more. We're working away next week. Neat. I've got... So the way it works, we had so many students this semester at the college that one of the full-time professors complained to the union that there would be too many students in the shop at once, which means it would be unsafe, which I kind of agree with him. It's really hard to keep an eye on a lot of students at the same time. And so they broke up the class into 2 sections. And so effectively we doubled our lab time. And so I've got a ton of hours at the college, so getting really freaking busy. So yeah, I have sponsored things to do. I don't want to do them though. Let's see. What do we do? We can try. So I have this guy. Oh, pardon my old bones. I have this guy, which is connected to this guy. So this is my NEMA 17 turntable project. So that just grabs a NEMA 17, and then these guys fell down. These are posts, and they go on the outside here. So I made these holes 3D printable, so they're triangular or diamond shaped. So these go in here, and that goes in here, like that. Vero's D&D thing yesterday, turns out that is nothing for me. Oh yeah, D&D, actually I like D&D. It's just that you need a good group cohesiveness. All right, and then this is the top for it in all of its shining glory. And then I made this so that it, oh, this is the wrong top. This is for the other one. Where's the top for this one? Oh, here it is. It was here the whole time. So this is the top, so it locks into this. Oh, what's going on? Oh, this slid down the shaft. Oh, that's not good. All right, so, this goes on to here. Should just snap on there. I made a coupler. Yeah, there we go. So it's self-centering, and that drops on the shaft. Usually what you would do is you would tighten this down on the shaft. Let's get a screwdriver. Like so. Oh my God, having issues today. All right, tighten that nice and tight. It's stuck there. Now this press onto here. There we go. And then pop this back into there. There. There we go. And then, so yeah, we've got here our stepper motor driver and the Arduino Nano, but it's not working that great. It's very coarse, and it gets everywhere. So if I plug in my power supplies, there we go. Great. Now, do I want to use the RD26 or the RD24? 12 volts, I set 5 amps, enter. One, and no, screw it, I'll just shove this in there. And there we go. So you can see it's working, but it's kind of like stiff. And it goes very fast. So I can try to modify this to work with, I've got a smoother stepper motor. Smoother stepper driver, at least TMC 2209, I think, are the ones. And they should apparently be a drop-in replacement, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I'd have to check if it'll actually slot in here. Hopefully it won't just like burst into flames. Finish translating 18-page A4 document into Japanese. You speak Japanese? Into or out of Japanese? So here is the TMC 2209. I don't know what the macro focus is like on this. Can you focus? Come on, I've seen you focus it. Focus. It like wants to. Just can't do it. All right. So, yeah, let's see if it will let out the magic smoke. Oh no, I don't remember how this was plugged in now. The out pins. Well, the out pins are over on this side. So that's this way. Are there fewer pins? No, same pins. All right. What are your bets? Is this going to catch fire or is it going to work? Yeah, I see the focus hunting. Ooh. It is working. It's a lot quieter. I don't know if this is getting hot. Not really. Ooh. So yeah, we can play with this so I can get it out. It seems to work, so I'm going to put the heatsink on it now. Designing some breakout boards. Started an ESP32 streamer audio mixer. Need to prototype some of the chips before I do PCB. Oh, very nice. I'm into it. Let me know what you end up with. I wanna use it. There we go. All right, so the micro steps, I'm gonna have to redo my pin out. It's been so long, I don't remember what pins go where. Seem like they're all in order though, so it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, this is nice. This is a nice stepper motor driver. So the plan is to use these and then find somewhere on here, like maybe here, to mount it. Or do a remote mount, doesn't really matter. But yeah, I feel like this is a pretty cool project. I like that I used the skateboard bearings, so everyone can use it. Basically, that's the goal, is for it to be usable by anyone. And then the plan is going to be to display my projects on this. I'll have a little area with lights set up. That's another thing. I need to buy some more high CRI LEDs. Let's see. Do I still have a screen cam? I still have a screen cam. All right. All right. 95 CRI. And I have to go Cobb. There's these nice big ones. Yeah, the AC ones are always for 220 volts. $50 watts is way too powerful. Where are they? Maybe it was not 95, maybe it was 90. 90 CRI. These guys. Oh my god, they keep going up in price. Yeah, I need to buy some. Because when I bought them, they were about $350 each. Now they're double that. I think I got natural white. Let's see. Ugh. The shipping is murdering me. 5, that's 35, that's $40 worth already. Do I need 10? That's like 70 some dollars worth of high CRI LEDs. Do I want to pay that much? Maybe. Cart, view shopping cart. Where are we at? 77.57. That's a lot of freaking money. But I do like them though. They're 12 volt, 20 watt. And I have heatsink material for them already. 12 to 14 volts. I run them at 12 volts so they run cooler. Maybe I'll just buy them. Try to remember which ones I had before though. LED. Want to match the color temperature. Well, the expensive LEDs I have are 5000K. What's Nature White? Nearly 5000K. 6,000. Yeah, so Nature White is what I want. Ugh, expensive. Oh no, I bought Cold White. Ah, you idiot. Why did I do that? Well, I guess these are going to be Nature White. Dang it. Why is everything so expensive? All right. So that's done. I guess now we build a schematic. Or should I just use my PCBWay schematic? I'll just use my... what have I done? Hang on a sec. Recent. Turntable. Does this match my schematic? 2, 3, 4. Let me see. I'm gonna go get my 2209. What have I done, folks? All right. Let's put all this stuff in there. Okay, so start from one side with the enable. That is 12. D12, not D2. So they're backwards on my board here. Bastards. I guess I assumed I was going to have my PCB in my hands. Okay, well, we're not doing this today then. All right, so let's figure out what we do. Poll. What do we do today? So, mailbag filming. Let's see. Tweezer meter review. Mess with Jeep radio again. And what's the mess with snap circuits. There we go. Actually, we'll go other. All right, there's a poll. There we go. So either we're filming the mailbag, another mailbag. I hope I have enough stuff. Well, whatever, I'll figure it out. Filming a tweezer meter review video. We also have the Jeep radio didn't work, so we can look for more cracks and stuff together. And other is whatever. So have a vote, folks. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's not going to be like an 8,000 way tie again. That would be ideal. All right, I can put this back on. I did put a giant cap on my board. Maybe I needed a capacitor as well. Oh, well, figure it out. Like so. Tweezer meter review is the #1 at the moment. What's up here? What is this? What did I put up here? Oh, okay, that's that. Okay. Over here. Or should I just stop streaming and go to Home Depot and get some wood or do some stuff outside? Tweezer meter review so far winning, 2 votes. I guess I should do the tweezer meter review. There is that. There is the should part. This can throw out. This can throw out. This I suppose I can put in my box of breadboarding. I mean, we can also just hang out too. There's that too. All right, hopefully we've avoided a 4-way tie. Oh no! Now mailbag filming and tweezer meter review are tied. While you guys figure that out, I am going to go get the stuff for the mailbag either way because they're kind of in the way upstairs. So right now, 4 votes. We just need 1 tiebreaker. We don't have too many viewers, so whoever breaks the tie, that's what we're going to do. Anything else? I think this is it. Oh, there's these guys too. Jesus, so much stuff. Ah. Gonna have to erase my address off all this stuff. 4 votes, only 3 watching. Well, we need some magic 1 more vote. What is this? Doesn't say. Well, I'm gonna have to switch you guys off. In Lowe's right now, find a 9-inch torpedo level for $750. Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna put you guys on the screen just for now, just so I can blank out my address off my stuff. But we can still chat. I'm still here. I need to go to Home Depot because I need wood to build my storage solutions up here. Is it weird that I know you guys are looking at my screen? Oh, so we're doing a mailbag. So I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but it feels weird, so I feel like you guys can see my address. Hopefully not. Whoops. Well, I just erased what it was in here. That's okay. So I'm just going to clear off my address, then we can do a mailbag filming. Unless someone like comes in from nowhere and changes it, but it's fine. We can film mailbag. I have like 4 mailbags to edit. Absolutely ridiculous. 2. I have actually revealed my address in a mailbag on a live stream before, but nobody remembers, so that's good. How's everyone's weekend, by the way? I know what... oh, hey, Doug. I know what Bigsy did yesterday, and I know what Johnny Bergdahl did yesterday. This is okay here. You guys can't see my workbench because I'm privatizing my information. I will be done very shortly. Erase, erase. Thinking of starting another channel. I find deals and just try to get pictures posted to some sites and just never get it done. Oh. Oh, you voted, Doug? What election? What are you voting in? I know elections are getting a little nuts lately. It's like getting nasty if you don't vote, like things get really bad. All right, that should be it. And this, don't need to hide that. Okay. The poll. Oh, the poll. Oh. Oh. Wow. Now I understand. I thought you were talking about you voted like in the local elections. Yes, but voting in local elections is important. I feel as though the Canadian system is meant so that it's not really as important. Because like how it works here is the votes are like regional. So if you live in an area that is like 99% votes one way and you want to vote the other way, you might as well just stay home because it just doesn't change anything. All right, so that should be good. This pile of junk. All right, so that's good. Let's grab my camera thing. And I voted in the last election. The assholes won. Well, they kind of always win, don't they? Except for the local elections, yeah. Implemented voter ID for in-person voting. Adam, usually the thought is that lots of marginalized populations can't afford to take time off work to go get proper identification, and therefore it's only like the established people that vote. Voter ID laws are a great way to suppress the votes of people who tend to vote more socially. Just a tendency. All right, so let's see. Hey everyone, welcome back. Got a pile of mail. Some of the stuff is going to be super interesting, so let's just jump right into it. There we go. Lots of reasons why it's not a good thing, even though you can apply for free ID. Driver's license. Yeah, driver's license B-dubs is a problem too, because a lot of people in the US can't drive, like don't know how to. Same thing up here in Canada. And so you basically have to go pass a driving test in order to have ID, which is silly. You shouldn't have to be allowed to drive in order to vote. You know what I mean? My opinion, at least. All right, so gonna get a thingy. Not the usual kind of assholes. Now we have racists in our Riksdag that post racist slurs about 11-year-old black kids. Yeah. There's been a resurgence of the crazy, like unhinged people in places of power, which is ridiculous. State ID is free, but it also, you have to fill in paperwork and you have to show up to the place, right? You have to decide, is voting a right or is voting a privilege? If voting is a right, you shouldn't need to have to jump through hoops to get ID in order to vote. It's basically that simple. Yes. Let's see. All right, what was this again? Looking for the price of this thing. Was $123.28. Everyone thinks the government trying to track them. People who have every right to vote are now at risk to be turned away if the checker decides it doesn't look enough like you. Yeah, that's true too. And the government is really not trying to track you. You know who's trying to track you? Every freaking company, because they're getting your data and they're selling your data. So like if you're on Google right now, you're getting tracked. You know, you're on here on YouTube, you're getting tracked. That's for sure. What was that again? 123.28. $123.28. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. Let's zoom up pretty high so I can show it off. There we go. All right. First one up is this one here. This one I'm pretty excited for. This has a whole bunch of stuff here, but the most important word it says is BMS. And this cost me $123.28. And for whatever reason, the seller put my name, Dan, and then he put XX on it. Or maybe the post office did that. I have no idea. But I don't know if someone's sending me hugs. Is the X's hugs or kisses? I'm confused. But anyways, the seller's sending me either hugs or kisses. So we got a couple of wires here. We got a couple of screws here that look like M4. And then we've got this. So the box is a little distorted. I'm going to hope that they're not broken, because as you saw, I paid $123 for these. And it is these. There should be two in here. This is only one. Have I only bought one? Uh-oh. Gotta check that. Uh-oh. So if I paid $123 for just one. No, I bought two. It does say two. Damn it. Part or whole. Items are missing. Refund only. Ah, god damn it. 23, 28 by 2, 61, 64. I have to do the refund request after. Dang, damn it. Why do they only send one? Realize when you boot up a computer, get tracked before the SS firewalls and VPN have a chance to start. Well, that's not really, but commit fraud, you can do it far easier by postal, by proxy. Pizza just arrived. See you, Doug. Enjoy. So yeah, I only received one of the 2 BMSs which were supposed to be in there. I'm like upset. Fuck. That BMS stuff has been just a pain in my butt from the beginning. Supporting information, like, what the hell do you want me to do? The box is supposed to have 2 BMS inside, it only has 1 BMS. God damn it. Sorry guys, just kind of pissed. It's only 1. I'm gonna show a freaking empty box. Like, what do you want me to say? Oh, I'm gonna have to do this after. Some BMS chargers for connecting my 66 18650 cells to the solar panel. Yeah, I wish. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going, but I'm pretty pissed. This is a nice BMS. I mean, it's big, but why only 1? Maybe I'll send a message right now to the guy. I hate this shit. Can I? What's the order number? Why? Why? Had 1 BMS in it. Paid for 2 pieces. God damn it. I hate this. Sorry about that. That's the dryer. Motherhood of cells, no way to connect them. Yeah, I'm actually not even 100% sure how this works, to be honest, with the BMS, but I'll explain that when I'm filming. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, knocked you guys off course. More like this. All right. So yeah, I did indeed order 2 BMSs and only have 1 that has arrived. So that 123 something wasn't a bad price for 2 of them, but for 1 of them, that is a horrible price. Anyways, what a BMS is what's going to be the interface between a stack of lithium iron phosphate, in this case cells, and in this case 4 of them in series, and the outside world. So you basically put the pack negative on these two terminals here, which are nice, big, beefy terminals with these M4 screws. And you put your charger negative here, and you just link the positives together. And this thing will do all of the necessary functions aside from balancing. It'll do a little bit of the balancing, but not in the way you think. It'll just basically apply a small discharge resistor on one cell that's a little bit higher. But if you're charging at a high rate of current, I mean, it's not going to help you anyways. What's cool about these things is that they're meant to be used sort of to do all of the management. So if your charging voltage is too high or too low, this thing's supposed to protect you. A short circuit, this thing is supposed to protect you. It kind of does all the things to make sure that your batteries don't blow up on you. There are two protections here. This looks like a temperature sensor, and it's labeled NTC. And then over here is another, this looks like a thermal fuse, 60 degrees Celsius, and this will probably just blow and then disable the BMS. And then you've got these wires here, which you connect to your cells, cell 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pack negative, pack positive, and then you plug it into, I guess it's here. And then, yeah, you get basically all of your information on your cells, and this thing is supposed to work really well. This is specifically a Jebida or a JBD BMS, and I was ordering it to take a look at it. But it seems as though they sent me one when I really wanted two. I ordered two of them. This thing also has built-in Bluetooth. You might be able to see the antenna here. So anyways, I want to give it a shot. I ordered at first a Dali BMS, which was really expensive. It was double the price of these BMSs. But then talking to the seller, I got cold feet, and so yeah, I decided not to go with that. So yeah, here I have the BMS ready to go, and I'll figure out how it works in a separate video. But it's nice, has nice insulating plastic on the backside, comes with the hardware. I just wish they would have sent me my entire order. Oh well, I'll let you know how the complaint works with AliExpress. All right, there we go. Okay. You get a bucket load of cells from work. I wish I had a bucket load of cells. Oh, I can end the poll. There we go. Jamiroquai. It's a crazy world we're living in, my friend. Man, I am so pissed. I'm really sorry if I'm going to be in a grumpy mood from now on. This whole experience buying the lithium batteries has been kind of soured by dealing with the BMS selections, and on top of that, all the reviews for the cells that I ordered were all very positive, but the reviews that came in between the time I ordered and now, they're all bad. So I'm feeling like I'm going to get scammed, and so yeah, I sent $1,000 into the ether for those frickin' cells, but it is what it is, man. Nothing wagered, nothing earned, right? Kind of the way it works. Okay, I'm gonna stop my complaining. We're gonna go on to the next one. Man, I'm so pissed though. God damn. Yeah, it is a frustrating experience, Bogsy. Where's, there's another package I want to open next. Where did I put it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. And the worst part is I need those cells. Sorry, I knocked you guys again. I need those cells to do some projects, and I don't know if they're going to happen now, but whatever, we'll figure it out. You don't need to hear me whinge. All right, we need the price of this, true. Yeah, I do need to control it. You know what? I don't care. I, the language on YouTube, like at this point, it's pretty clear that YouTube is not. I'm not making very much money off the ad revenue. So that part is not that important. I make most of my money off sponsorships and Patreon, and my sponsor just went on a leave of absence before I could bill them. So I probably won't get paid this month. 67.56. 67.56. All right. Next one up is kind of in the same vein. So it's this one here for 67.56. A little bit expensive again, and I hope it's all here, unlike the BMSs. Hey, hopefully maybe the other BMS is in here. Who knows? I highly doubt it. Don't know why I would order two and they send me one, but it just is what it is. Oh, VA meter. Do some of you know what that means? Here we go. Battery monitor. So this is what a lot of people in the renewable energy YouTubing space call a smart shunt. And so basically it is a very low value resistor which current goes across it, and then you've got a microcontroller and a display to show you what's happening with your battery. So it lets you see, how much current you're drawing, how much power is left in the battery. It does all sorts of analysis like that. Jesus, this is a heavy shunt. I forget which model I ordered. It says KG110F. I don't know if that's 100 amps max. I do remember thinking to myself that I should get one that allows me a lot of current, so I don't have to buy one, buy more than once. But I have a feeling I went for the cheaper one, which is not great, and don't recommend doing that. Because especially as a YouTuber, I'm going to be testing lots of things, right? So really should have got something more expensive with more features so that I don't have to buy a second one later, rendering this one useless. It doesn't say which is which. Okay, well anyways, we'll figure it out. Maybe the shunt says something as a maximum. So basically this is the shunt. It's basically a resistor, and you can see these, oh here we go, 200 amps. Is that as high as I can go? I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. So as you can see, it's like pieces of copper, and they've been filed down in the middle to be tuned to be a known resistance. And then if we just check the voltage drop across them, we can do the math and figure out how much current is flowing. Fun fact, microcontrollers and multimeters and stuff like that cannot measure current directly. They measure voltage across a shunt. But because of Ohm's law, V equals I times R, you can actually figure out the current based on that. So here is, oh, this looks like a phone cord. And this should be the smart unit. Yep, so this is the smart unit. And then the current sensor will plug into here. So there, current sensor, temperature sensor, and output control. And then here is the display and the control center. So that's that there. I'm going to probably peel this at some point. VA meter. Yeah, so this is all like modular. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to plug this in and see if we can get it working, but I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with it quite yet. So the downside of this is there's no load. So yes, you can test how much current is flowing across the shunt, but you still need your own load. So, if you wanted to test like like a big battery, you still need something to shoot all that current into. So like high value or low value resistors or something like that. But let me try to get this together and I'll bring you back. There we go. Pardon my French. I don't have enough subs to matter on this channel. Yeah, oh for sure. For this channel, nor for my main channel. YouTube doesn't care about me. I'm like 20,000 subscribers, which I'm almost at, is a rounding error. They do not care. Even like Linus Tech Tips, I don't know how many millions of subscribers he has, but YouTube still finds him a small channel. Right? It's all about the Mr. Beasts. Those are the ones that bring in the money for the platform. So, display. This way. So I don't know what this is for. V-Sense, V-External, and ground. I don't know if that's just to power this unit. Because for sure it won't be powered by the shunt. So I'm not quite sure how that works. There's this is the plug-in for the shunt. So this thing is heavy. I wish I could explain to you how heavy this thing is. This thing weighs a ton. Let's see, current sensor. Is this written here? It's not written what this does. Great. Ground is black and VCC is red, so that makes sense. Okay. I'm not sure. Guess I'm gonna have to RTFM. So like this. Plug in the temperature sensor. Feel like it must go there. Yep, there we go. And the output control. Interesting. I don't really know what that's for. And it doesn't say the voltage in. It says 2 watt and 3 watt in the back. KG110F. So, like how do I end up with a cable like that? That doesn't make any sense. 55K subs, they just demonetized me due to little traffic. Yeah, YouTube doesn't care. All right, let me get the information. Yeah, why did I buy the 100 amp? What a dum-dum. I should have bought the 400 amp. What was I thinking? And there's a 600 amp one too. Whatever. I think I need some time off, folks. All right, what's the input? Voltage measurement range. Self-powered 10 to 120 volts. Voltage resolution. There's an app for this thing. I'm not really interested in the app. Doesn't really say. So it looks like it's 10 to whatever volts. So I'm just gonna put 12 volts on it and see what happens. All right. Let's plug in my power supply. So basically I'm gonna have to get a tiny little cable. Oh, I don't have OBS open. Ugh. You have to get a tiny little cable to fit in here and put 12 volts to her and I don't know, V sense, V external, and ground. Which way does that plug? Like this? Just plug that in, leave it plugged in, and then deal with it. Oh my God, just knocking everything over. All right, let's get myself a cable. I don't really have a cable that small. This guy. Hopefully it doesn't short on anything. Put a current limit. V set 12, enter. I set 1 amp, enter. Is that going to be small enough? There we go. And then these I'll just put out of the way. Hopefully they don't touch each other. Ground is here. And V external is here. Oh, they're rising pins. All right, and then there we go. All right, let's see if I can set this up for the viewers at home now. Put this sort of like this. I should probably put it widthwise, yeah, like that. This, and there's the shunt. Gonna zoom her in. Remove from live view. See if I can zoom into the screen. Oh, what the hell happened there? Let's see. Let's see. A Mustang just revved up its engine outside. I missed mine. Winter car is at the shop, so can't switch cars yet. What do you mean? Like, oh, yours in storage right now? Is that the problem? All right, let's go. Okay, I think I have it hooked up. I've got 12 volts and ground onto VX and GND on this side. I have not read the manual yet. That'll be next. I mean, if I have to read the manual, it's not really a mailbag video now, is it? So let's turn it on and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't explode. So I'm pulling 0.71 watts. Oh, connected to KG110F. Oh, so it knows what's going on. So 12 volts, 0.1 amps, 0 amps. Okay, well that's cool. So that definitely does work. Can you guys see that on your screen? Maybe not great, but not too bad. So now I probably should be able to go through this menu. Oh God, there's a lot of stuff. Clear data, amp hours. Yeah, there's a lot of things to set up here. Wow, okay, well, relay mode, no, set. Oh, there's an external control here. So that's probably what relay mode controls. Well, that's pretty cool. So I'm not actually putting anything through the shunt right now. So we're not gonna be able to see any of the features, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do a lot more research and reading into this thing and then make a dedicated video to this. I don't have any lithium batteries yet, so the BMS and this are kind of like precautionary things. The lithium batteries are in the mail, So I'll have plenty of time to mess with this and the, you know, the BMS thing before they get here. But yeah, pretty freaking neat. Let's move on to the next one. There we go. And the Audi had a brake sensor breakdown last week. Oh, the brake sensor is a single wire though, isn't it? I wouldn't worry too much about that. Someone explain to me why I got the 100 amp shunt. Why didn't I go bigger? Oh, whatever. It just is what it is, folks. So yeah, I can't wait to play with this thing because I'm gonna make myself a nice sort of setup where I can just run things through and test some stuff. Now I have those massive UPS batteries that I can use to play with this, so it's not like I need the lithium batteries for this specifically. So I'd like to get you know, a little bit more familiar with this to start with, but yeah, that's pretty neat. Just gonna shove all this in there. There we go. There we go. Some other day's problem. All right. So that's done. Oh, the screws. It's going to be important. Like so. Quick start guide. All right. Don't remember what this was. Oh yeah, I do remember what this was. Don't know what this is. Do know what this is. Okay. So let me just get the price for this one. I mean, it could be a more serious problem. It could be like wiring. But I'm pretty sure that a brake sensor is just a single wire. And when it wears down, it touches the rotor, which is grounded, and it turns on your light. So it could just be that you need rear brakes. Whatchamacallit, need to go on Amazon, see how much that was. Orders. This should come up to $21.12. $21.12. Man, I'm so mad about that BMS. The fact that there's only one. Okay. Next up is this one here. Not strictly a electronics thing, but kind of related. Yes. So this here is a set of O-rings, and it came with some accessories too. So these are great things to use in 3D printing. So this is a bonus. Came with a couple of hooks to remove O-rings and stuff. O-rings are great for 3D printing because you can make like robot tires out of them and stuff like that. Me personally, I'm going to be using them for other things, mainly some boat projects. So you'll have to stick around to see about that. But this was 21 bucks, and it is an absolute massive assortment from big to small. So if you don't know yet, O-rings are like a butyl rubber, very ubiquitous device used for sealing stuff, but they're also great for adding a little bit of sort of friction in surfaces. I strongly recommend that that everyone has an assortment of O-rings if you're a maker. You can also use them to attach things together because they work a little bit like elastics, but they're a little bit more strong. They're chemical resistant, oil resistant. They work phenomenally for all sorts of things. You can even use them, you can super glue them underneath things to make little like anti-skid feet. So yeah, this is a 1,200 piece kit, and it was the same price on Amazon versus AliExpress. So I went with the Amazon, and now I've got everything I need at the very least just to have some in stock. But then if you need any specialty ones, like thicker ones, you have at least some that you can use as a reference and then order the correct ones. I'm probably going to be using some of these little guys here for what I'm looking for. And I might actually just reorder some thick ones from AliExpress. It's always good to have something for reference. But yeah, so this and then a hook set so you can go in underneath and remove the O-rings from their place. This here was a no-brainer for me, $22. It was the same price on AliExpress. Why wait a month when you don't have to? There we go. Yeah, washerless faucets. O-rings are like everywhere. I love them. But I'm going to use them to seal up a fuel line. So here's hoping it's going to be useful for that. Over here. Add it to the pile. All right. Mystery one here. Next one up is a mystery one, so I don't have the price on it. I will put the price at the bottom of your screen there. Oh boy, okay. Actually, I did know about these. I didn't know that this was the package they came in. There should be 10 here. No, there's 5. Did I order 5 or 10? I better not be shortchanged for the second time today. But what these guys are the RP 2040, the little Raspberry Pi chip, but these are in a stamp format. They're absolutely tiny, and to have this many pins available in a package this small is pretty unique. So this is the RP 2040 Zero, has USB-C, has 2 buttons on it. I think one, yeah, reset and boot, and little LED there too, so you can do projects with MicroPython in a absolutely tiny package. So it seems like I have 5 here. I'm going to check my listings. But yeah, nothing too special about these, just that they're very small and you can run them in Arduino C or MicroPython. Probably going to be in Arduino C for me until I get more comfortable, but eventually MicroPython. I just love the fact that they're absolutely tiny for what you get. I mean, this is the size, I believe it's a little bit smaller than a DigiSpark, and it packs way more power than that. So kind of excited to work with these. Yeah, guys, look how tiny this thing is. If I just go like so, focus, focus. Feels like it can't focus that close. Focus, you F word. But yeah, tiny little guy. Can't wait to use these guys. I mean, eventually. The RP 2040 is pretty powerful for what it is. I think it's a dual core. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I might need another coffee. All right. Next one up is this one. Yeah, relay socket. Okay. Know exactly what that is. Next one up is this one here. Again, I lost track of it, so price is going to be under there. Oh, It is a package within a package. Packageception. Is there a BMS in here? Nope. No BMS. All right, here it goes. Have to hide my address this time. There we go. So you've seen this in the last mailbag or the one before that I bought some relay sockets, because relays are quite useful in electronics projects. Well, this is for a different form factor of relay, kind of like the Bosch style, with the 5 pins, 1, 2, 3, sort of in a circle, the fourth one vertical, and the middle one horizontal. So what's cool about these little sockets is they can link together, so you can make quite a few, you can make pretty massive circuits, and what you do is you just crimp these terminals onto your wires, and then they have a little tab on the back, if you can see that, and they slide into this housing and get retained there. So this is a package of 5 of these, and it wasn't all that expensive, but it seems like if you want the ones without the wires already in them, you do pay a little bit of a premium. And basically, I want to select how thick my wires are and how long they are, so that's why I wanted the sockets for them. So got these. I think I can get to work on my relay tester now. Neat. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's good. I got 2 more now, and then we're done the mailbag. I think I'm going to go make myself a coffee too, because I am exhausted. Was up this morning. We went to do groceries. I didn't have my morning coffee, so the one you guys watched me drink, that was my only coffee. So heading upstairs. I should buy myself a coffee maker because I've just been using the microwave recently. All right. All right, I don't know if the microwave interrupts the mic signal. You guys let me know if you lost track of me over there. I'm back. All right, we have time for the 2 more, maybe 1 or 2 more before the coffee is done. Let's see. I should really nap, but there's no way. I have so many things to do today. All right. Next ones up are these 2. They are not electronics related, although this one I would argue is, but whatever. If you're one of those people, you can skip to the end. But for those of you that are stuck around, first things first, this is a 1/4 inch torque wrench. So I bought this on Amazon. Not very expensive, but I did want a name brand. Now, every torque wrench is calibrated. I did want a name brand because I wanted the calibration to actually mean something. Oh, it says be careful. Torque wrenches are in inch pounds. This one's in inch pounds. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. I bought an inch pounds one specifically. So anyways, the calibration is only really as good as how much you trust the brand. So Lexiviton, whatever this is called, it's not a Snap-on, but the price difference is astronomical. So I'm willing to take a risk. And even a cheap torque wrench that's been calibrated is better than your hands, which have not been calibrated. And so this is usually meant to do little work, like on bicycles or on engines and stuff like that. Oh look, 2-year warranty. Does that mean it was made in the States? Look the US thing. But I want these to torque the terminals of my batteries when they come in. That is one thing, is that you need a constant torque on these things. And so, yeah, this is the idea. Your reviews help buyers make the right choice. All right, so let's see. We have a 4% accuracy, which is allowable. And when they set at 40, they got 38.4 to 41.6. That's the allowable. So they did it 3 times. They get 39.43, 40, and 39.32. Okay, interesting. They did it a couple times. Now, I don't know if this is actually this specific. I mean, they could just print all these, but whatever. It is what it is. I just wanted something to guide my torquing, and then torque unit conversion. So this one hopefully should have both Newton meters and inch pounds. Look at that. They keep saying it's inch pounds, not foot pounds, because, you know, if you use the wrong measurement, you could break stuff. There we go. So here we go. Inch pounds from 20 up to 200 inch pounds, and Newton meters from 2.26 up to 22.6. So yeah, it's pretty much exactly what I thought. So you just loosen this here, move it up to your required amount. So let's say 65 plus 10, that's 75 inch pounds. And you tighten this up here, put a 1/4 inch socket in here, and then you torque until it clicks. Probably not gonna be able to make it click by hand. Let's see if I can do it at the smallest, 20 inch pounds. There we go. Did you hear that? So the point is, when you hear that, when you feel that click, you're not supposed to keep moving. You're supposed to just stop right away. So yeah, this will be a pretty nice tool for that. And I've got one more thing to show you. So I recommend everyone doing lithium battery stuff. This is quite useful for that. And this is my other device. This is for me. This one has nothing to do with electronics at all. But this is a valve. And this valve replaces, oh, it's broken. Great. That's great. This is a safety lock and it's broken. That's okay. Not the end of the world. So this is a valve that goes onto where your oil drain plug is on your car. And so you twist this on like this instead of the oil drain plug. And then this is a valve. Ooh, there's a hex screw in there. Give me a second. Let me remove that. Are you freaking kidding me? It's a 7mm? 6. Yeah, it's a 7mm. God dang it. And the camera is running low on battery. Well, that's just great. Nothing is going well today. And then people wonder why it takes me so long to make videos sometimes. Dang damn it. Hang on. Chat still here. Routing done. Your breakout. Okay, I gotta go. This thing has only 3 minutes of recording left, so I'm gonna stop it. I think I have a 7mm hex for doing brakes. Is this it? Nope. That ain't it. Okay. How about these? Brake caliper bits. These are things I bought for not very much money from Princess Auto. Kind of like a Harbor Freight. When they're on sale, I pick up cheap stuff. God, Jesus. Ugh. Can't loosen it. Ow. Freaking hurt. I got a jolt of pain up my hand when I did that. Oh, I don't even need to remove it. Oh, it's all the way through. Dang damn it, I'm an idiot. All right. Well, never mind. Actually, you don't need to remove it. This is actually part of it. So basically, if you can see, it's got a little lever which closes this valve, and then you have to push it up like that and rotate it, and then it lets oil come through. And then when it's closed like this, this is the safety valve. So it actually goes on top here somehow. Yeah, like this, I think. And it prevents that lever from ever turning. Not actually sure which way it goes, but it's supposed to fit in here somehow. Maybe just like that. Oh yeah, like this. So yeah, you can't physically let that valve open. But yeah, so when you're doing your oil change, you just lift this up, flip it over, and then oil comes out. And so you don't actually need to pop your drain plug and put a new washer on it. You just reach underneath, pop this open, and then shut it again. So I wanted to give this a shot on my Volvo, and we'll see how it goes. It's got a weird sealing washer, which I believe looks, yeah, it's like a felt washer. Yeah, there we go. So don't know about that. I might replace it with a aluminum crush ring. But yeah, I wanted to give this a shot and see if it works. I'm a little bit afraid that it's just going to leak all over the place, but hey, there's only one way to find out, right? So I'm going to give it a shot. So there we go. That's what I have bought for the Volvo. All right, guys, just going to go do my coffee, and then I'll be right back. I guess you guys can hear me anyways. All right, 1 scoop of coffee. Instant coffee, of course. And 2 sweetener. That's what I get at home. When I'm out and about, I usually get 2 cream, 2 sugars, but I'm trying to keep the calories down at home. Heading back down the stairs. All right, here I am. So yeah, I thought this was a little safety cap, but it turns out it's not. It's a cool device. So there's a name brand version of this called the Fumoto, but this is the, I guess, the Chinese copy of that. Looks like the lock will still work, which is good. So yeah, basically you pull the little lock off of it and then go up and around and drain your oil. Cool stuff. It wasn't very expensive either. It was like $6. I feel like, so my new boss is a fleet, basically does fleet work. Wonder if we should buy a whole bunch of these and lower our labor amounts. All right, so here, that's there. Now we need to gather all the parts. These guys, like so. This guy, oops, everything fell. It's all right. So this, and my one BMS when I ordered 2. Oh, so upset about that. And then the O-rings and the picks. O-rings and picks. So we're going to zoom out. And so that's it. That's it for today's mailbag video. Can't say I'm not upset about the BMS only being 1 and not 2. I've contacted the seller after I ordered these, asking him, you know, how they work. Can I put 2 in parallel and stuff like that? And he said no and whatever. So I'm a little upset about that, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm either going to get my money back or not. And I'll be sure to let you guys know about that. And yeah, this guy, I should have ordered a bigger one instead of this smaller one, but I guess I could use it and then possibly sell it off and get the bigger one when I need the bigger one. Who knows? Maybe I'll be okay with this one for quite a while. Torque wrench, I think, is really important. I've been waiting to get one for a while. Now I have one. Relays and the microcontrollers. So yeah, I want to thank everyone who's watching these videos. Some of you are watching live right now on my second channel. So if you're interested in seeing mailbags being recorded live, link is up there. Thank you so much to my Patreon patrons because it's your money that allows me to buy these things without worrying too much about if I will be able to eat or not. And yeah, for everyone who wants to support me, you can always just become a Patreon, use my sponsored links, my affiliate links, or you can just share around the videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. There we go. Done. What is a... okay, hold on. I've got chocolate cream-filled Long John and chocolate milk. I'm good now. I don't know what a Long John is. It's interesting. I am so pissed about this, though. Fuck. Piece of crap. Should I wait to get a replacement, or should I just order a different BMS? I'm so mad. I'm so incredibly mad. Oh, donut. Oh, I want a donut. Okay, here we go. The screen. All right, so let's see. BMS, not BMW. BMS LIFEPO4. I would love a donut. Long Johns were clothing. No, they are, but I would think that's not what he's talking about. Okay. Here's the BMS. That looks absolute crash, like trash. What brand of BMS is this? Ew, soldered wires? This thing is no way it's going to be 100 amps. Plus, it doesn't do all the other things. Hmm. 12 volt. All right, let's see what we got. Again, solder pads. I don't know if I trust a frickin' like a 4-gauge cable to a solder pad. I want ring terminals. Speaking of which, I ordered a whole bunch of ring terminals. Not the big ones, though. Instead of being a circle, it's elongated. Here. Long John's donut. Oh, okay. Long John, American pastry. I've never heard of it. Bar-shaped, yeast-risen pastry-like donut, coated with a glaze or top-coated with cake icing. I could sure use cake icing. I'm so hungry. Oh my god. I'm tired too. Yawning like a mofo. It looks like an eclair. And Claire. Yeah, it does look like an eclair, but I think an eclair has stuff inside it. This doesn't look like it does. How's it going, Furrow? How come the chat got so beautiful all of a sudden? Were you here for my disappointment, Furrow? I ordered 2 BMSs for my batteries that are coming in, and only one was in the package. So mad. Yeah, I'm pretty upset about that. Why am I not finding, okay, JK Smart BMS, here we go. So this one is way more expensive. 200 amps continuous current. 200 amps. What is the difference between these two? Oh, one has a heat pad. I was hoping to just, you know, be done with ordering stuff for the batteries, because, oh yeah, let me show you what I mean. So I was complaining about the batteries earlier, because basically since I ordered, all the reviews were good. Text link. Oh, fine. All the reviews were good, but since I ordered them, the reviews started going bad, which upsets me. Okay, so these are the batteries. Okay, still the same price as what I paid, I think. Okay, if I go to the feedback, I have a long listing. Okay, so if you go sort by latest, 21st of April 2023. So this one now is saying good. Okay, this is a positive. Batteries arrived 3 weeks before deadline. I don't know what he's talking about. Have capacity will leave a few spillowing. I don't know what that means. Okay. Did the negative ones get removed? 6th of April. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it isn't bad. There we go. Discrete cells, not exactly grade A, had a lot of deformation. So deformation is bad. This one's 4 stars. 29th of March. This one's saying it's okay. Look at all those freaking batteries doing top balance. That's terrifying. Shipment 3 weeks before the date. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was all good. Maybe I'm panicking for nothing. Okay, well, I do see a bit of deformation. That's kind of normal. I've got 2 boxes coming, so it looks like it's 8 per box. I bought 16. I think I bought 16. Yeah, 16. So, yeah, maybe I'm okay. The frickin' BMS, though, not coming, that's kind of making me upset. Oh well, it is what it is. Probably gonna end the stream shortly. I'm freaking tired. I have stuff to do, but I might take a nap, even though I'm having coffee right now. Wish the frickin' Dali BMS 4S. Let's see. Oh, it's DALY. 4S, 12 volts, 50 bucks, 100 amps. But I just didn't like them. Yeah, I know, but I need to get my taxes done for you, Burrow. So we get the numbers done. Yeah, so these are not 50 bucks. They're 75 bucks. Because when you go up another, the shipping doubles. I was thinking of Dali BMS, but I don't know. Amazon is not much better. Amazon.ca 4S BMS. See, like these, they expect you to solder. I don't want to solder. Look at that. All right, B-dubs. Probably got to end the stream very shortly anyways. Been live for almost 2 hours. Look at this, 800 amps. I feel like this is not 800 amps. There's no way. It has barely any heat sinking. Yeah, I don't know. Not feeling it. So maybe I'll do some shopping later. I don't really want to buy from the same seller again, but like the BMS space is so small. It is what it is, I guess. All right, well, I guess that's it for today. I guess I should do stuff, sadly. So, yeah. So I guess I'll, separate orders gets cheaper shipping. Sometimes, not always. So, all right, I'm going to get going. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate you hanging out with me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll try to make it every weekend, but it might not be every weekend that I stream because I do need some time to relax at some point. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for being here.